Hey y'all, welcome back to Squatch TV. On this episode, I'm just gonna throw 3 racks of baby back ribs in the smoker. I'm gonna use a different rub combination on each rack just to try them out, right? So I just got your basic, I don't know who the heck, Chairman's Reserve. So just your basic 3-pack of ribs. On one of the racks, I'm gonna use this Killer Hogs Hot Barbecue Rub, right? That's that Heath guy. What's that guy's name? I don't know what the heck his name is. You probably do though. Anyway, so I haven't even tried this stuff yet. I'm excited to try that. And then the next set of ribs will be Big Papa's Memphis Meat Rub. Mr. Dave Davis sent me this in the mail, so a shout out to Mr. Davis. Thank you, sir. I'll be trying it out today. It's been, what, 2 years? I have so many rubs that, you know, I'm trying. I'm getting there. And then the third rack of ribs, I'm doing the Chad special. Chad Wolf down at Bry's. So he does the Rainier Foods coffee blend, right? And then he tops it with Bees Rubs Gnarly Garlic, and finally Bees Rubs Rough Cut. So that's an interesting combination, right? But we're gonna give it a shot today and see how it goes. And also, I'm going to put this Traeger Smoked Simple Syrup on all 3 racks, just to give it that shine. I don't want to get them super wet because I'm not a big wet rib eater with lots of barbecue sauce. I mean, I will. I'm not going to turn it down for crying out loud, but I like my ribs to be a dry rub rib, you know. But this, I'm just going to put a light coat of this on to see if it gives it that sheen, that, you know, that gloss look to it. So pretty excited with that too. So there's nothing big to baby back ribs, right? You just got to peel that back membrane off. So I'll get you reset up at a closer look, and I'll just show you how to take the silver skin off the backs. All right, hold on. Okay, y'all, I'll show you how we do our taking off the skin, the silver skin. So if you get a knife underneath it like that, so you can expose this. It's this membrane on the back, right? And usually if you can get it like this, it just peels right off. Sometimes a paper towel will help get it off, but see, that just came right off. Piece of cake. So I'll show you here. Yeah, you can see pretty good there, right? So I'll go on top of a bone. I'll put my butter knife underneath, right? And then just kind of wiggle it a little bit and try to kind of pry that membrane up. And there you go, pried the membrane up. If you use a little paper towel, that gives you grip. And you get under there. And all I'm trying to do, now a lot of people do it off of the end. Sometimes I do that too, but if you get it right at the center there, you can go both ways with it too. And sometimes the ends are cut up a little bit, so it makes it more difficult. And all you got to do to make it more difficult is turn the camera on. And then it becomes automatically more difficult. All right, so there's another one. And then one more here. So again, all I'm doing is getting underneath the bone there, or underneath the skin on top of a bone. So I have something to pry against like that. See that? See how that comes up? See that skin? That's what you want. You want to pry that skin up a little bit. So then, see we got that skin? I'm worried you can't see it. See that skin? I know my camera work ain't all that good, but you get what I'm doing, right? So stick a paper towel under there so you can grip it real good. There you go. That's the whole skin. Now, is this necessary to take off? No. You can leave it on. It's just going to be a bit of it's a membrane, you know, so you're going to have less rub and oil and smoke penetrating the ribs with that on. And you're also going to get, when you bite onto the rib, there's that skin will be there. So you can, it's kind of neat. You bite off the rib and then you just pull off with your teeth along that skin. But I think the best way to do it is to not keep it on, to take it off all the time. Okay, so I got some olive oil just for a binder. I'm not using my chipotle infused today. So we'll just hit that, right? You want to make sure you get that olive oil all over so that rub will really stick to the ribs. Okay. So the first one we'll do, how am I going to keep these separated? That's what I need to do. So we'll do Big Papa's and that one and this one. So let me, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so the first one we're going to do with coffee blend from Rainier Foods. So I'll hit that on there first. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we're going to follow that up on top of the coffee blend with a little Bees Rubs Gnarly garlic. Those holes need to be bigger with these large cuts. Okay, and then we're going to go over the top of the gnarly garlic with Bees Rough Cut. This is what is being called Chad's concoction at Bry's, Chad Wolf. So if they taste like crap, Chad, I'm coming for you. You probably ain't got much to worry about though, because I'm a fat guy. I can't run very fast, so you get away easy. Okay, so those three on the first one. And then the second rack of ribs, I'm going to do with Killer Hogs Hot, right? I'm really interested for this one too. All right, Killer Hogs Hot on the center one, and then on the last one, we're gonna do Big Papa's. And that one's just a unscrew job. Okay. All right, looks good. Looks good. Okay, so now I'll pack it down a little bit. This is where I'm going to lose a glove. And that's okay. We can use my hands from here on out. So we'll turn that first one over. Add the olive oil. Okay. Make it so that rub will stick to it really easy. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing. The Rainier Foods coffee blend. Okay, followed by Bees Rubs Gnarly garlic, and I'm just gonna open the big end. Okay, followed by the Bees Rubs Rough Cut. All right, that one's ready to go. The next one, hold on here, I need to get a clean hand, or somewhat clean. The next one is our hot rub. the Killer Hogs Hot Barbecue Rub. So we'll flip that rack over. Give it a little olive oil treatment. And the hot rub. All right, that looks pretty good. And then the last one, we'll hit with that Big Papa's again, right? And then, like I said, all 3 racks I'm going to hit with that Traeger Smoked Simple Syrup at the end to give it a bit of a sheen, a gloss, right? So there you go. That's how we're looking. We look pretty good, right? Not too shabby. Okay, so I'm just going to, I'll let these sit on the counter here for about 15 minutes, let them get tacky. And then I might apply a little bit more rub, and then I'm throwing them on my Green Mountain Grill pellet pooper at 225, 250, something like that. Using those apple, the apple pellets that I use on that brisket. So I'll bring you back then. Okay, y'all, I got my smoker set up for 250. I might bump it up to 275. I got a couple of smoke tubes that I started in there, as you can see. So the first thing I'm gonna do is canola oil the grate real good. I'm gonna put them on the bottom. Any cooking spray works, or even olive oil on a paper towel works fine too. And then what I've done, so since I'm doing a kind of a taste test, you know, I made myself a little chart so I know which one's which. So obviously I got 3 racks front to back. The Big Papa's in the front, Killer Hogs in the middle, and the coffee, garlic, and rough cut in the back. So that way I can remember which is which. It will be easy to distinguish the rough cut stuff from the other 2, but those other 2 are gonna look identical when they're done. So we just put them on like that. There's one. There's 2. And voila, it's just that easy. There's 3. You can mess with them a little bit to get them exactly where you want them. A little bit of space in between. Doesn't have to be a whole lot. And then if you're doing tubes, you want to make sure that your flame is out before you close the lid. There you go. All right, so we're going to run that. How we're going to do the baby backs. I know you've heard of 3-2-1 ribs, and what that's referring to is the St. Louis or spare ribs. Those are 3-2-1, and what they mean by 3-2-1 is 3 hours on the grill, like right now, and then 2 hours wrapped in foil, and then the last hour back out of the foil and set in your sauce, okay? So what they usually do with baby backs is they cut that down by an hour. So they go 2-2-1. 2 on the grill, 2 wrapped in foil, 1 back on the grill, set in sauce. Now, that's a really easy way to do it, and it's a super way to turn out fantastic ribs nearly every time. It's really pretty bulletproof. If you just remember, the 3-2-1 are for the spares or St. Louis cut, and the 2-2-1 are for the baby backs. Now what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it, but those are 2 great ways to do it that I've done before and will do again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go 2, right, on the grill, and then after the 2 hours, the bark's gonna start getting set up pretty good. You know, all that rub's gonna get set. Then I'm gonna spray it with my big orange sprayer, right? I'll spray it with my big orange sprayer. Then for the next couple hours, I'll spray it like every 30 minutes, maybe every 20 minutes, just to keep them nice and damp. And then that last hour, I'll put on that Traeger Smoked Simple Syrup, kind of like a sauce if you were going to do a barbecue sauce. But I'll just brush that on for that last hour, get it to tack up, and they'll be done. And then if you want to have a little sauce with your ribs, you grab your Hutch's barbecue sauce, and you got sauce for whoever wants sauce on the ribs can have it. So yeah, that's it. I'll bring you back in a couple hours and show you. We're going to be spraying them down. I don't know what I'm going to spray them with. Maybe a little apple juice and a little apple cider vinegar, or maybe just water. A lot of times, all I spray anything with is just regular old water. So yeah, there you go. I'll bring you back. Who knows? We'll see. Okay. All right, y'all. The first 2 hours has expired. Let's check them out. They are looking pretty good, getting great color, and they are ready for, well, you could either wrap, like I said earlier, or we can do our little pump sprayer, right? So let's do that. That's great. Nice little spray down. I'll do that about every 20 minutes for the next 2 hours. All right, see you in a few. Okay, y'all, we're at the end of hour 3. So we're 1 hour into the spritzing. I did turn them over, and I jacked up the temperature to 275. Put some more rub on them the last time. So we'll give them a little spray here. They're starting to look pretty good. Nice spray, and then I'm going to flip them again. This may not be everybody's ideal ribs, but I like texture. So a little bit of darkness, burn ends, whatever you want to call them. They're little crispies. I like to call them little crispies. Yeah, these are looking great, considering no sauce, right? Ooh, they're looking good. The bones are starting to poke out a little bit. Yeah, man, they are looking fantastic. So let's see if I give them, I'll give them another shot of the go-go juice. Oh, and what did I put in here? I put in here a little bit of apple juice, a half a Dr. Pepper, and some water. So there you go. Those are looking good. I am gonna hit it with just a little more rub here. Let's see, what was Big Papa's was in front. I'm telling you, these things are gonna be delicious. I'm probably gonna pump the temperature back down to 250 because it looks like they're doing just fine. If there weren't bones showing yet, I would have left it at 275. All right, and then a little more of the coffee back there. And a little more of the bees. Gnarly garlic. And rough cut. And I'll hit it one more time. Lightly. Okay, there you go. Okay, we'll just keep them going. Yeah, I'm going to turn the temperature down. I think I'm going to turn it down to 225, and then in an hour I'll come back in an hour and we'll start putting that simple syrup on. right? I'm interested to see that too, so, all right. All right, y'all, we're at the 4-hour mark. So now it's time to start putting my little simple syrup, my smoked simple syrup on. They are looking fantastic. They got a great bark on them. Nice little crispies, right? Getting excited. This one got a little dark, so I moved it up. But it still looks delicious. So we'll hit this one first. Just pour a little bit on there. Spread it out a little bit. Well, you could almost, a guy could almost spray this stuff, you know? A little more there. Okay. See, it just drips off. If I was smart, I'd have had them ribs running underneath there, right? But I ain't very smart. Boy, this stuff is super thin. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Does kind of give it that glaze though, doesn't it? I think I'd rather, it's probably just a hair too thick, I guess, to spray. It'd be awesome in the spray. You could thin it out pretty easy, you know? A little water, apple juice, whatever you wanted to do. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'll give it about 20 minutes and then I'll flip them, do the other side, and we'll see what we're looking like. Okay, y'all, we're 5 hours. So I am gonna call it a cook. That simple syrup from Traeger, it glazed it right up, right? So it's kind of a mix between a wet barbecue rib and a dry rub rib. Now, remember I wrote down what I got where, right? And then I put out 3 separate things so I don't forget, because I forget. It happens. So this one's the Memphis. It could stay on there a little bit longer, but we're gonna eat. And this one is the hot. They look pretty good, don't they? And then this one is the mixture of the bees rub and everything else. So there, now I know which are which. And I can turn this guy off. And then Tim can come up here and hold the camera while I'm cutting. Right, Tim? Okay, so we'll cut this, we'll cut the one with the, it's a mixture of the Rainier coffee blend, the Gnarly garlic from Bees Rubs, and the rough cut from Bees Rubs. Tim's gonna take half of them.
What?
Yep. So, ooh, that cut real nice, didn't it? I need to turn them over if I'm gonna try to do this, right?
Get in between the bones.
I know, geez.
What are you, new?
Yeah, I am kind of new. Shit. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now the old squatch remembers what's going on. Barely.
Trixie will find that.
Yes, she will. That's a fact. You know, she's going to be blind here in another couple of years. She'll still find it. All right, so we're not going to taste it yet, but we are going to look at it. You get a close-up of that. It looks fantastic.
You give me a meat boner.
Look, easy now. This is a G-rated show. Jeez. One time. You come and hold the camera one time. Jeez, that's like the old joke. I can't even tell the joke. I can't tell the joke. It's a G. It's a G-rated show. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, so there's that one. Now let's do the Killer Hogs. And these ones, they could have stayed on another half hour. It don't bother the girls we go out with, now does it, Timmy? Easy. What the hell do I got going on there? Don't want to let go. Don't even say it. I can feel it coming out of your mouth. Don't do it. Jesus, that was a terrible sentence, too. Thanks. How much time are we on this video? We better hurry up.
4 minutes.
That's all right. Okay, now this one looks pretty good, too. Let's take a look at this guy. Looks nice. Looks very nice. Okay, so we'll get that over there onto the hot one. And then we'll do the Big Papas. See how that one. I have a feeling this is going to be a good one. Why are you giving me such a hard time?
Here.
Ah.
Sweet baby Jesus, you wasted the
Ooh, look
pork.
at that one. Go ahead and close up on that. Doesn't that look nice? Oh, that looks good. Okay. We're getting close here, right?
Chop chop.
I know. I can't even see the damn bones anymore. You know, it always works great until you turn the damn camera on. I was saying that earlier in the video, too. Guess which half you're getting, Tim? The half that ain't cut all the way through, my friend. And I wonder why. It's just amazing.
Let's see if I can work that knife.
Okay. The time is here. Hold on a second. Okay, let's finish this video up. I'm going to do a quick taste test. I'm going to do the hot one last because I have a feeling that might taint the taste buds. So let's do this Big Papa's first. The Big Papa's, right? And it looks fantastic. Great smoke ring. It's tender enough that I didn't lose my fake teeth. Hey, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. Hold on, let me clear the old palate. What happened to the days of clearing the palate with whiskey? Worst decision of my life. Okay, now we're going to try the Rainier Foods coffee blend and the Bees Rubs gnarly garlic and rough cut. Oh, it looks good, doesn't it? That simple syrup did what I was hoping it would do. Just give it that glaze. All right. Tender. Mmm. It's pretty good. Okay.
I don't believe you.
The last one. The Killer Hogs Hot Barbecue Rub. Last one.
You ain't gonna poop right for a week.
I ain't gonna poop right for a week. Look at how nice that looks. Doesn't that look nice? It smells a little bit hot, but not terribly. Oh, great. A great pull. That's a fantastic rib right there. Okay, so am I going to label a first, second, and third? Hell no, because they're all good. And we don't do competition up here. We eat. So that's it, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video. Try them out. They're all very good. Very good. So, and we didn't do the wrap thing this time. Kind of let them go, and they got dark and crunchy on the outside. Delicious. If you like texture, that's the way to go. Thanks for watching the video. Hope it ain't too long. What is today, Tim? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Have a wonderful Tuesday and an even better tomorrow.
Happy
Squatch
Merry
out.
Tuesday.